guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is saltysugar.r. For those who are new here, welcome. For those who are back again, thank you so much for coming back again. We got another exciting episode just for you, prepared for you. Yeah, today I don't have free yogurt. I have nothing. Actually nothing. I know you have your water there too. Water is life, very important. So today we're gonna do part 2 of the video. Part 1 is already out of the video, the most weird things that have happened to me in the CBD. So today I'm gonna tell you 2 encounters. Last time we did 3, there are 5 in total. There are actually more, but these 5 are the ones that I remember vividly. So on point number 4, a churchmate of mine, a person we go to the same church, told me that that person has a shop in town. So he told me he has a workmate who is a great fan of mine. So he told me when I'm free I can go to the shop. So it's like the shop is in town. So I said, yeah, when I go to town, I'll pass by and say hi. So I had been going to town but never going there because at times I just wake up and go to town. Like, I don't do no preparations at times. I didn't used to do preparations. I just wake up and go to town, and people are meeting me on the road, and they're like, he's normally like this throughout. There's there's this day, a different day. I went to a shop, and then in town still, and then I was with my sister. That day I had just woken up and gone to town, changed I think my trouser, and gone to town. I think I had the same thing I had slept with the previous night. So I got to town and my sister went to a shop that is selling wigs for ladies. So the sorry, excuse me. So the lady at the place where they're selling wigs is smiling at me, and me, I'm wondering why she's smiling at me. Then later she's like, Sasa? She says Sasa. Then I'm like, poa. Then she's like, nilikuwa nataka kukusalimia. I knew she knows me from TikTok. So it's like, okay. Nimesalimika sana. And thank you so much for saying hi. I didn't say thank you so much for saying hi, but I was like, in my head, I was like, in my head. I wanted to sing that song, but it wouldn't make sense in this conversation. It's Melanin by Saudi Soul. I had to sing it, but it wouldn't make sense here. So, back to my story. So that day, I go to the shop. And then this guy, I find my churchmate was not there in the shop. So I find there were like four other guys and a lady, or 3 or 4 other guys and a lady, but there were like 4 people in total. Yeah, because there was 3 guys and 1 lady. You know, I had forgotten the name of the workmate of my churchmate. Let's say my churchmate is X. Let's say the name of my churchmate is X. So okay, I'm not really close with that churchmate of mine, so I don't want to mention their name because they might be like, we're not so close, why did you mention me? So that's why I'm saying X. But you get it. Yeah, you get it. So we're not so close, that's why we'll use X, because it would be so weird calling their name here and we're not close. So X has a colleague. He told me, you should go say hi to my colleague. I forgot the name of the colleague. So when I go to the shop, there are 3 guys. I don't know the name of the person that I'm supposed to say hi to. But of course, I expected them to be like, Salty Sugar, because they're my fan. But none of them said nothing. None of them had that excitement. So I get in and I'm like, X aliniambia nikuje nisalimie mtu hapa. X, yeah. So nimekuja kusalimia huyo mtu, but I can't remember the name. Then they're like, who you? They point to one guy there. They point to one guy of the 3 guys. I think they pointed to the one who watches my video or something. Then the guy finally sorry, you know what has happened? I was feeling like taking some drink. No, 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 not drink, not drink, alcoholic drink. Sweet kind of drinks, yeah. So I went to the fridge and I unexpectedly found that I had put there Coca-Cola. So I was so happy. I took Coca-Cola right now and you know it's cold, it's cold. That's why I'm doing those things for excuse me. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Yeah, so after some time, that's when they point at one of them, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, it's you." I had on a mask. So, "Oh yeah, it's you. I'm so happy to meet you." I know he didn't. He didn't do a fist bump. He's like, "Ah, I'm so happy." The way guys do it, you clap and then do something like that. Yeah, but it was so weird not standing there for a few minutes or seconds, not knowing who I'm supposed to exactly say hi to. But I'm supposed to say hi to one of these people here, and it's so weird because I didn't expect to be the one looking for them. Or when I entered the shop, because I was expecting them to like react and be like, "Ah, salty sugar, today you came here." Nigga didn't do nothing. Just like, alright, this is so weird. It was very weird. I got out of that shop ranting at myself. I was like, this is one of the most weird things that have happened in my life. In town, for real. It's so weird. Do you know, you guys, that, okay, my room today is very disorganized. It's very disorganized. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think you can see clearly if it's disorganized or not, but it's really legit disorganized, including this place over here is very disorganized. And today I ate marshmallows here for the first time, and they're really cool. Really, really, really cool. You feel it? Now you feel it. Okay, so the second encounter is I had gone to town to do this thing for okay, I had gone to do two things. I wanted to look for my phone broke its the screen of my phone was broken this time round. So I took it for screen fixing, but the guy was really shoddy. Do not ever go to Luthuli Street to fix your phone. Never go to Luthuli Street to fix your phone. I know it looks like I'm spoiling business, but never go to Luthuli Street to fix your phone. Never. So they did my phone. They put my screen was broken, so I went to Luthuli Street. They did the job of fixing my phone, but they never put that thing. It's called it's like a sieve, a, a sieve for to prevent dust from entering your earpiece. Your earpiece is on top of your phone, assuming this is your phone. So here, you see where the cameras are. So here is the top. So here you have there's an earpiece. You will see something like a wire mesh here. So they never put it. Then I went back and I was like, after a few minutes, I was like, you never put my earpiece. And they looked. And then the guy was like, it fell down. So I told them I need my earpiece. They put it. He put glue. When I went out to town to do a few other things, I think I put in the screen protector. It fell. Then I went back to him and he wasn't at the shop, so I went back home. When I went to town the following day or 2 days later, when I was leaving the house, that mesh fell, and the mesh is important because it prevents dust from entering your phone's earpiece. Because if dust enters your phone's earpiece, you'll start hearing zzz when someone is speaking with you. So I needed it, but I couldn't find it because it fell down, and I couldn't start looking for it all over the place. I looked for it, but I couldn't find it. Because it fell when I was leaving the house. So what happened is I went back to the same shop, and then this guy is like, it will work well without the earpiece, but I like my things complete. If I give something to you complete, why would you put it shoddily, then it falls down, then I take it back to you, and you don't have a spare thing, you know? So I was really in a bad mood, and I was like, I'm going to find. I was not in a bad mood, but I was really disappointed with that whole. He's a grown man, but would do something silly like that and doesn't have an extra earpiece, and a fundi wa simu with no extra wire mesh for the earpiece. I think he's very stingy or wanted me to buy. I don't know. I'm really mad right now. So he's like, no, I don't have that thing. I'm like, cool. So I leave the shop. I go to other people that fix phones. They don't have that thing. They don't have the thing. And then I encounter one. Do you know that the person that fundi wa simu, not viatu, had an iPhone? I think it's 12 Pro Max. It looks like a 12 Pro Max. I was like, this is the fundi. Okay, I'm not looking down on anyone, don't get me wrong, but I have never seen a fundi with an iPhone, leave alone iPhone 12, just an iPhone. I haven't seen. I am not discriminating fundis but fundis are not people that like. Fundis could be having a lot of money the same way as mechanics for cars, but they wouldn't spend so much on flashy lifestyle and something like that. So I didn't expect a fundi. They might be having money, yes, but I didn't expect a fundi to have like an iPhone 12 Pro Max. I'm not looking down upon them, but not many fundis have them. That's the truth. Not many like to spend on such things. They could be having money. They don't like spending on such things. So I was really shocked. This nigga has an iPhone 12 Pro Max. It looks like an iPhone 12. It doesn't look like an 11 Pro Max. It looks like a 12. There's a way 12 is really big. The Pro Max, you can just tell. It's almost square or something. Not square, but it's... yeah. So I'm like, okay. This fundi has an iPhone. I don't know what fundi in English is, to be honest. I do not know. I don't know what fundi in English is. So he has an iPhone 12. Okay, this guy's gonna overcharge me. Then he's like, to put that wire mesh for the earpiece, just the wire mesh is 1,500. And you know the wire mesh, they get it from phones that are already dead, then they put it on your phone. It's from a dead phone. He wants to charge me 1,500 for the wire mesh. I was just like, no. You know what I had in mind was 300 to put a wire mesh. In fact, it should be free. You're getting something from... it should be free or 30 bob. I don't know why these people will... I'm getting mad. But I'm getting mad. So, this guy's like, no, this guy's like, you can add until 500 bob. I'm like, no, I don't have 500 bob. I only have 300. So he agrees to put it. But you know what? I was just like, cool, put it. But that other guy really made me spend money. The person who fixed my screen. That's why if your phone is Samsung, go fix it. If the screen is broken, go fix it in a Samsung shop. If it's an Apple store. If it's an Apple store. If it's a Techno, go to Calcare. If it's an Infinix, go to Calcare. If it's an Itel, go to Calcare. If it's Huawei, I don't know if there's Huawei Care or something like that. I don't know for Huawei, to be honest. I don't know. Xiaomi. I don't know. I think Xiaomi has along this avenue near Jamia Mosque. There are some shops there. I have one of them told me they actually have a person who can fix Xiaomi phones. They're like a dealer for Xiaomi. I think it's Xiaomi. Not sure. And then, so please don't go to Luthuli Street. That place is not nice. They'll get to your phone. They'll spoil your phone. Yeah, and I'm saying it because I've had an experience there. And do you know these people? I think this. Let me leave it. No, I'm not going to leave it. Do you know these people? They put a phone normally has two screens. So if they're changing your screen, if they're putting a new screen, they should put both layers of screen. They slashed my phone. They took off the upper layer. They put on a new upper layer without putting the lower layer. And that is really bad. You guys, I'm repeating it for the 90th time. Don't go to Luthuli Street to fix your phone. Go to the original dealer. So I was saying, so the second thing is that guy, like the encounter I had with that guy who was fixing my phone, that was really weird. And then I went to like several shops to look for that phone. And do you know those fundis of Simus, they don't have that thing. It's like they're really stingy. Those people are really stingy because they have dead phones. They've been fixing dead phones all their careers. And that you want to tell me they can't find a dead phone to pick it because the phone that has an iPhone 12 just picked from some very old, crust, dusty phone that he would have thrown away if I didn't ask him to help me, because he had like a few clamped up there with no use. And then he's charging me 300, the audacity, and he started from 1500. I bargained and remained at 300. Those people like to eat your money. Those fundies can really eat your money. Don't fall prey. Don't fall prey. It's not nice. They're not nice. They don't care about you and your finances or anything like that. Fundies can be annoying. I'm really mad at fundies right now. Really mad. I don't want to rant because I can really rant. Now I'm ranting at you guys. So yeah, that is like the second. The second one is with these fundies. They all told me there's this building I went to because my sister had sent me to pick for her shoes. So the people in that, all the fundies in that building, the two fundies, they didn't have. You want to tell me they didn't have dead phones to put it, and they're fixing phones. I've arrived there. I'm seeing them fixing phones. You want to tell me they don't have a phone that is dead they can give me? And then one of them has the audacity to tell me, that one we cannot do for you. And then later I go back to the shop and they're like, yeah, we can do for you, but it's like 1700. The audacity of that Mubaba. People are really annoying. So and then the second one, the neighbor now is like, maybe you find a dead phone, or you I don't know do what. He's a fundy. Thank you. Yeah, this is really annoying. I threw this thing not because I'm angry, but because I just wanted to create some drama here. But that is really ghetto. Foodies in town are ghetto. Very ghetto. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this two last ones. I've ranted for the last, like, I don't know how many minutes I've been ranting because of those foodies. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. For those who haven't subscribed, please subscribe. For those who have subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Shake my hand. Shake my hand. Shake my hand. Please come back again. This is where I'm telling you about things I've faced. Is we're like having a playlist. It's called story time. So during story time I'm gonna tell you like all these things that are happening, and then there was a section for vlogs. We're gonna vlog, we're gonna do all these things, nice things, all these things. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Ciao.